this mother down. With Shizzy, Wiz, Nut.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is an open letter to those who lit the fuse. And this is the moment that you should have turned back. You have made your decision. Not with the truth, not with accountability, but with desperation disguised as a strategy, with arrogance mistaken for power, with the kind of recklessness and obsession that drives people to pry open doors that they were never meant to touch. You reached past the words. You reached past the arguments, past the veil, and you made it personal. And let's make something very, very clear. This has never been about YouTube. It was never just commentary, and it stopped being content the moment that you turned your obsession into a crusade. You weaponized fear. You leaned into intimidation. You whispered threats while pretending to uphold justice. You thought you could silence, smear, and scare your way to victory. All you did was awaken something far worse. You underestimated what happened when you push someone too far. Someone who isn't afraid of being exposed because they have nothing to hide, and who isn't bound by your need of approval, of fame, or control. You want to see behind the curtain. You want my name. You didn't realize is this. You never really want to know who I really am, because what you're going to find isn't a victim. It isn't a ghost. It isn't someone operating from fear. What's waiting behind my name is the thing that you're clawing to reveal. It's pressure tested. It's unflinching. It's not because I'm dangerous, because I don't break and I don't forget. You assume that unveiling my identity is going to give you some sort of leverage, but let me make it painfully goddamn clear. It will be the last mistake that you make. Right now, you've opened doors that you don't understand. You've stirred some embers you didn't know were still burning. And right now, you've put things into motion that cannot be undone. Not by an apology, not by a retreat, not even by silence. What comes next was born from your ego, fueled by your malice, carried forward by your belief that nothing could touch you. But now the fire that you lit is in your hands. I will not ask for permission before it burns through every lie that you've ever told, every mask you've ever worn, every layer of fraud you've carefully constructed to shield yourselves from accountability. You want control, you never had it. You want to keep my name out of this, then you should have never come from my family. But you should have never whispered my name like it was your weapon, because it isn't your weapon. It's your countdown. You should pray, not metaphorically, not figuratively, pray that that curtain never gets pulled back, that John Doe stays just that, undefined, unmarked, untraceable. Because if you keep going with this, you keep scratching at that lock, and whatever comes next is yours. Not because I bring it, but because you invited it. You thought that this was content. You thought this was a spat. You thought you'd get your shots in and walk away as a martyr. What you're about to experience is exposure, not as punishment, but as a mirror that doesn't crack, it doesn't blink, and it doesn't forget. Everything you've hidden, every lie you've told, every game you've played under the guise of advocacy, activism, or law, all of it's coming out, piece by piece, in order, with receipts, and there will be no turning back. You don't know what's tied to my name. You don't know what history lives behind it, but you're about to find out why you should have left it buried. And when it starts, when the silence breaks, and when the reckoning begins, I want you to remember something very clear. You did this. You crossed into a territory where words become witness, where every person you harmed becomes a voice, where every file you hoped no one would find becomes a spotlight, and where the monster you tried to summon from the dark is going to look back. This isn't vengeance. This isn't justice. This is gravity. Now you're going to fall. I'm not chasing you. I'm not filming you. I'm not even interested in you, but I will not stop the truth from rising. I will not protect the silence you thought would last forever, and I will not stand down when children are endangered by your recklessness. I do not want what's coming for you at all, but I'm not going to stand in its way. You wanted a name. You may still get it, but understand you will not walk away the same. You forced open this Pandora's box. You tipped the scale. And now the cost is about to reach your doorstep. Shizzy Wiznut, still John Doe, middle name Dill, for now. And for your sake, you better just fucking hope it stays that way.